beautiful, isn't it? It's one of those places where cameras and photos just don't do justice. Anyhow, welcome back to part 2 of my travel log to Tasmania. After being lucky enough to witness such a beautiful sunrise, I noticed this review book lying around where you could leave reviews on your stay, which I did. I did mention how I really enjoyed the place and liked how eco-friendly the place is. Apart from the plant-based toiletries, it even had a compostable toilet, and that saves 60,000 liters of water a year. I saw some friendly sheep in the distance, and much to their despair, I decided to socialize with them. They seemed polite and friendly, and in hindsight, I wish I did this on the first morning as well. As we had some time, I did manage to fit in some exercise, and I was rather happy in the way in which I improvised and found a way to do some pull-ups. It was time to say goodbye to this beautiful place and head to Cradle Mountain. It does feel a little bad, but one thing I always do before leaving any place is to say thank you to the place, and to console myself, I tell myself that there are better times ahead. Strangely, that always works. On our way, we stopped to Salamanca Market in Hobart, which is open every Saturday. Post-COVID life in Australia is completely normal, and the only change is that we need to scan QR codes before entering places. Australia is almost COVID-free, and both the centre and the state government must be thanked for doing such a fabulous job. It was one of those places that you felt really happy just to be there. The vibe was top-notch, and there were numerous shops that sold local products like chocolate, jams, homemade soaps, and also some things I'm really not sure what they were. I grabbed a hot dog and we started our drive north to Cradle Mountain. Genius that I am, I decided not to take the freeway because they're bloody boring. This made the drive a bit longer and a bit challenging, but on the upside we saw some really beautiful landscapes, and I feel what better way to explore a new place. So foggy here, can barely see a thing. Have a look. Pretty scared.
I can't see anything. I don't know where I'm going.
We were a bit hungry and stopped at this beautiful country town called Deloraine. As it was around 4 p.m, the cafes were shut, but I did come across this quote outside one of the cafes which said, "I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do." Which I thought was really good. It was around 6 p.m. when we finally reached the Cradle Mountain Hotel. We checked into our room, had an early dinner, and called it a day. It is pretty easy to wake up this early when you have views like this. So I made some tea, spent some time admiring the surroundings, and after freezing for a good 5 minutes, we grabbed some breakfast and headed to Cradle Mountain for a hike. Before leaving, we put this Go Green sign on our doors, which meant that the cleaning staff would not replace our sheets or towels. This is a simple thing we all can do to reduce our carbon footprint, as it saves energy, which is wasted washing the sheets and towels. After adhering to the super simple COVID formalities of checking in, we headed to the Dove Lake Circuit, which is a 2 to 3 hour hike depending on your speed. Another aspect of Australia that must be admired is that it protects its wildlife and nature, as there are no cafes on the trail, which means less plastic, and they also have facilities to clean your shoes before heading into the national park. We have been to the Dove Lake Circuit before, but can you really blame us for coming back? After finishing the circuit in 2.5 hours, we headed to Peppers for some lunch. We saw this little wallaby on our way out, and then did a short 30-minute hike around the property before heading back for some dinner and some reading. All in all, I had a fabulous day exploring. I'm very aware that I'm very lucky to be able to see such beautiful places, and I must say I'm very grateful. In the next vlog, we travel to Rosebears, which is 20 minutes away from Launceston. We have been here a couple of times before, and it is one of our favorite places to visit, as this place is just so peaceful. I would like to thank you for your time. I'm very grateful for it, and request you to like, share and hit the subscribe button to help me grow my channel.